You sure are.
Hello, it's Layefa. How are you? I thought before this vlog gets started, we should start with some notices and announcements. Okay, don't mind me, girl. I'm just being extra. You know when you go to church and some churches usually do their notices and announcements before the service starts because they know that some people, before you finish saying grace, you've already put your coat on and you're out the door. Do you like my lipstick? I'm bringing you some autumnal season. This is Sin, by MAC. Do you like my top as well? Oh, it's so cute. It's Minnie Mouse. Got it from Primani. A bit hyper, clearly. What I wanted to say is, from henceforward, I'm going to be aiming to upload twice a week, so you'll get double of me. You can kind of gauge that I've been doing that anyway. The aim is Saturdays are for hair, so if you like my hair videos, tune in on a Saturday, and Tuesdays will be for the vlogs. So if you like my vlogs, then tune in on Tuesdays. And if you like both, then, you know, we roll deep like that. You know what I mean? Honestly, I haven't been drinking coffee. I don't know why I'm so hyper. Pow! Here's what I wanted to show you. The new £5 note. Have you seen the new £5 note? If you're not from the UK, then this is what British money looks like. This is a £5 note. And if you are from the UK, you might not have gotten it yet, but these are starting to circulate. I'm showing you this because I have a really odd story. There was just a bush moment in my life and I have to expose myself. I have to report myself to you. I heard about it on the news, but because do you ever watch TV but not actually watch TV, so you can hear it in the background but you're doing something else? So I didn't actually see what they were looking like. They're a lot smaller and they've got this like see-through bit. Kind of cool, and they're plastic. They're supposed to be waterproof. I don't know, I never got my other money wet before. If you get given one of these, accept it, it's fine. So let me tell you the reason I'm telling you this. Literally a few days ago, I went to a shop and it was one of these, you know, local businesses, you know, small chain, so it wasn't a well-known store, and I was buying plantain. You know, you have to go to certain environments, you have to go to certain parts of London to get your ethnic food, you know. So I was buying plantain. Okay, I know some Caribbean, some Jamaicans, you don't say plantain, you say plantain, but that's a whole nother argument. We're not gonna fight about this. I say plantain. So I was buying plantain and I don't know, I think it was like 3 for £1, 4 for £1, and I gave him a £10 note and he gave me, or what did I give him, a £20 note, and he gave me £10 and this £5 note and some coins. If you saw me looking the most confused, I was looking at my £10, I was like, yep. I was looking at this and I was just like, and the guy could see how hard I was looking at it, and I said to him, oh, is this the new £5 note? And he was like, yeah. I'm still staring at it. I haven't left the shop yet. And then this is him to me, do you want me to give you an old £5 note? And I said, yes, please. Who does that? Who on earth does that? You've got new money in your hands, just take it. I think what it was is because it was like a local business, and I just felt like, I know this is London, but I just felt like I don't want to be duped, and I just felt like I haven't seen it for myself. If it had come out of a cash machine, or if I was getting change from like a well-known establishment, you know, name them, Marks and Spencer's, John Lewis, Sainsbury's, Tesco, like, you know, somewhere like well-known, but this was a local business. I was like, And he gives me an old £5 note, and I felt much better. I told my husband, and he just looked at me like, why? Do not do what I did. It's real money, okay? Let's talk about the vlog, going into the vlog. What happened this week? I broke my vlogging camera. I dropped it. Yeah, but you're going to see that all in the vlog. So I think enough of me talking, and yeah, just get straight back into it, okay? have no makeup on. We're doing a non-makeup day today, and we are going to Costa. I think we're gonna go to the coffee shop first.
It feels like summertime, even when it rains. Yeah. You are my summer joy, even in a storm or a place with your heart.
Look at our Spider-Man up there. I need to help you open that, or you can do it by yourself. Israel from school. I couldn't tell you what I got up to this afternoon because you know what? I didn't film it. Shout out to one of my subscribers who I saw today. So we didn't really get to talk, but hi! Since I didn't really film today, I can show you a bit of what I got up to yesterday. Do you want to see that? Birdie told me that there's moi moi at mum's, so I've come to collect my moi moi and go back home and eat it with rice and fish stew. Come to get my moi moi. Wow, which one's mine? So how many can I take? There's Chinese hair. Y'all got some goodies in this fridge today. Moi moi. There's cake in this box. What's in these butter containers, or let me just have a look. Oh, we've got a goosey. So my mum's a bit excited. She just sold the outfit for my auntie.
I can't believe it. One yesterday with the struggle.
Yeah, she's a bit excited. She hasn't sewn in ages, and apparently the outfit came out well. It means that I should be getting a tailored outfit soon, right, as well?
At the end of the semester, we get to choose what language we get to keep doing.
So what language? Mandarin, what else?
Mandarin.
That's what I'm taking. Give myself jobs.
Yes, it's your hair.
Look at him, just easy going. Catching the hair. Look at me. Now he's trying not to look at me. Ah! Look who I've got here. Israel, say hello.
Hello.
So that was a little bit of what we got up to over the weekend. Israel, did you have a good day at school?
Yeah. We were playing lions and Otto didn't hear me. And then I scared him in the tunnel and he ran away. And when he was talking to Daddy, I scared him again, and I was laughing because he ran away.
He ran away?
Yeah, and in the tunnel.
So you had a good day then? It is Wednesday today. We are driving, dropping Israel to school, dropping the man at the station, and then we're going Westfield. I've got a learner driver and somebody with their hazard lights on. Are you serious? Now this van has overtaken me. You feel dumb now, don't you? Can you tell that my tolerance is about that much today? If you're from London, or you're not from London and you've never been to the UK, get ready, because the roads here are extremely narrow. Driving the roads here are really narrow, so sometimes a road that is like a two-way traffic, you're thinking, how can 2 cars fit down this tiny road? Forget all of that talk. Imagine I was doing all that talking and it wasn't recording. Izzo, say good morning. Are you gonna have a good day at school today? Yeah, and tidy up when you need to? Yeah. Are you going to eat all your lunch?
Yeah.
Everything?
Yeah.
This boy. We had issues with lunches, you don't even understand, for like almost a year. Well, he does eat a lot at home, but he just doesn't seem to like the school dinners. You gonna finish all your lunch, yeah?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna play with today?
Anaya.
Anaya's his girlfriend. Shh. Back in the vehicle. We've sent Mr. Israel off to school now. I just need to find a really good radio station, and I also need to check that I've got my receipt.
She hit the floor. That's when you know that again.
Oh, I just realized Isaac hasn't said hello this morning. Isaac, say good morning. How are you? Westfield, here we come. We're here now. Wait for me there. And we're nice and early, so there's lots and lots of parking. Yeah, I'm thinking to make my shopping experience easier to get him one of those little cars. They're like £8 or £10, but they're so good. They make shopping so much fun, because that way he can enjoy it, you can enjoy it, and they're not always running off. Because if your kids are anything like my kids are always, look, see, he's at it again. Don't go fast, Isaac. Don't go fast, Isaac. We're currently in H&M. I need to get some basics for the man. He needs a new wardrobe, bless him. This one's getting hydrated. You happy? This is Isaac trying to make his escape. Picking your nose again?
I'm alone in mental.
Isaac. Yucky. Isaac. Yucky. I've just picked up something for the hubby. I haven't picked up something for him in a while, so you know when you want to go shopping for yourself, buy something for your man, and then when he gets mad, well, babes, I got you this. Anyways, I need to look for So Isaac is having another moment. Look at him. And I think we're gonna have a cheeky Nando's. I'm just in the toilet with little man, and he's like, I don't need to go. Now he's doing a number 2. And I'm filming on my iPhone because I dropped my vlogging camera, and I think I've broken a lens. Great. Okay, so lost track of time, having way too much fun. Were we having way too much fun? Yeah, now we have to fly to Israel's school to get to pick him up on time. Yeah, we're gonna get Israel from school. Let's go. Yeah. Why did you leave the other boy by himself?
Because he was big bad to us.
Was it pretend or was it real?
Pretend.
Oh, okay. But you had a good day at school, yeah? All right, should we go home now?
Yeah.
All right then.
Let's go super speed.
Super speed. Super speed. Oh, good morning. Okay, so a bit of drama. Yesterday I dropped my vlogging camera, so this is why I'm really close up. I'm using my Canon D70 right now I'm gonna try and use it to film today. I don't know how well it's gonna go because clearly I can't even get my whole head in the in the shot. So I might cross between my camera, this camera, and my camera phone for today. So the boys have had breakfast, I've had my breakfast, and dropping Israel to school and playgroup. So should we do that, yeah? Or I'm not even sure if I'm in focus, girl. I don't think I'm in focus. Okay, we're going. So we're just gonna take a trip down to Spearfields Market now, done from playgroup, and I think it's Thursdays are usually like vintage days, so I think which way do you want me to go? Yeah, it's a kitchen. This is the kitchen that Mummy wants. Yeah, this is sorry, my lighting isn't great. I just came across this DIY pop-up shop. It's like an IKEA thing. Look at this. This is the kitchen that I want. What my son does best. Coming in here has made me realise that we really need to get our act together with decorating our home. It's so pretty. Should we go home now? I'm hungry. Have lunch. Aren't you hungry?
No.
I'm hungry. Mummy's hungry. I am. I need a cup of tea. Home now, and I thought I'd let you know the dealio with my housing situation, as I feel like it must be really weird me talking about kitchens and bathrooms, and I haven't really gone into depth with stuff. So some of you might know that at the beginning of this year we bought our home. Like, lots of congratulations and stuff like that. Thank you very much, those of you who, you know, shared our joy with us and celebrated with us. Because some people are like, your new home, or I thought you bought a house but you haven't moved. So the dealio is that we bought the home that we're living in, hence why we haven't moved, or I haven't talked about redecorating or anything like that, because my home is pretty much decorated. Previously this was an ex local authority property. So if you're wondering what that is, if you're not from the UK, it's basically social housing, or in layman's terms a council house or a council flat. That's what we were living in, and we were renting from the government, from our local authority. The law as it stands at the moment is that if you live in your home like it fits a social housing council flat, if you live in there for a certain number of years, you have the right to buy it. And that was implemented when Margaret Thatcher came into. I know this might be a really boring conversation and this is really grown-up talk, so if you don't like this you can fast forward and carry on watching the vlog, but I feel like I don't share that much sometimes, and sometimes I need to put things into context so you understand, because you might be thinking, I thought she bought a home but she hasn't moved, she hasn't even talked about moving, like I don't understand. So that's the dealio. We've been living in the home that we were renting out in London, so that is the issue right now. But when you've lived in your property for a certain number of years, you have the right to buy it. Now it depends on the type of property. It has to be usually based on your tenancy agreement, so you've been paying your rent on time and everything is on point, like whatever, then you have a right to buy it. I haven't needed housewarming gifts or anything like that. The only thing that we want to do is we want to redo our bathroom and kitchen, and we also want to redo our landing, like our doorway and stuff. Our bathroom and kitchen is pretty much fine, it's very livable, but we just want to do it up to our taste and our standards. And got to a certain point in our lives and we realized that, oh, we've got a bit of money and we could have done one of two things. We could have bought our dream home, which would have been outside London, because to buy the type of home that I want, like a 3 to 4 bedroom house with a beautiful garden in London and in the part of London I live in, it would be at least, I'm talking about at least £1 million. We don't have £1 million, so we could have moved out of London, bought the home of our dreams and just settled from there. But we thought actually it would be a better investment if we buy the property that we're living in, and then at some point in the future, should we choose to sell this home or to rent it out when we've accumulated a bit more money or whatever, we can buy our dream home later down the line. If you're wondering, we don't live in a house, we live in a flat. But it's like, for those of you who don't know what a flat is like and you're not from the UK, it's an apartment. But our flat is like an upstairs downstairs situation. They're called maisonettes. We call them maisonettes in the UK. I don't know what you call them in America or anything else. So we do have a downstairs living area and an upstairs living area, so when we're at home it does feel like we are in a house rather than a flat. Yeah, I mean, I feel like at some point, I know that some of you would want a home tour, a room tour, an office tour and all that, things like that, and I feel like maybe at some point I will get round to doing it. Yeah, I'm still growing it, and excuse my hairstyle, I know this is how I've been going out, yes I know, but I think I have to grow to feel like that, and I'm just a little bit not ready, so please excuse me. But I hope that explains why I haven't moved or I haven't talked about moving since I mentioned earlier on this year, over about 6 months ago. It's really weird, like it's probably one of the boringest things you'll ever do as a grown-up, but it's also one of the most rewarding, and when you've done it, there is this sense of achievement. And then that come with talking about buying our home, then we can talk about, you know, the housing crisis, which is at an epidemic right now in London especially. Like, people can't afford to buy their homes, and people that are living in social housing are getting housed outside London because there are no more London properties, and the government has stopped building social housing. I mean, it was the only properties that are being built now are investment properties and luxury glorious apartments and things that Londoners cannot afford, like your typical Londoner cannot afford. If you have the chance to buy a London property, you can't go wrong. I mean, where we are living right now is zone 2, borderline zone 1. So if you're entitled to the whole right to buy system, you're given a discount, so you don't buy your home at market value. That being said, it might sound like, oh, you bought your home cheap as chips. It's easier said than done. You will soon learn, like, if you know the London lifestyle, a lot of people that live in social housing cannot afford to buy their home. And especially in London, you just can't. It's just too ridiculous. You're outpriced completely. And I feel like it's like that in most cities around the world. Like, if you live in a city that is, you know, really craved after and really popular, it must be the same everywhere. I should put everything into context so you understand. Like, I look crazy, man. I'm so sorry, my hair's like lopsided. Look at this. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the vlog. To the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed that. Yes, so let me tell you about Friday and why I ended up not vlogging. So I got up in the morning as you usually do, and I'm about to bathe, you know, wash my body. And so I've finished doing all of that, and I'm about to turn off the cold water tap. When I don't know what happened. I just turn it a little bit, and the lid flew off my cold water tap. It burst. The lid just went and water started gushing. Like, I have clips of this, so I might insert this as I'm telling you this story. My tap is busted. It's currently leaking. Oh my gosh, can you see that? If we let go, it will it will go everywhere. I had to call Timmy here to help me. It literally, this bathtub was full up to there. I had a knife to try and turn off the water supply, and the switch or the button or the whatever you call it, it's not working. So if we literally let go of this, it will go everywhere. Right. And it was madness. And I was trying to screw it back on, and it wasn't going on, and the water was still flowing. So basically, I couldn't turn off I couldn't turn off the tap. It was just gushing out. At this point, your girl was in tears. I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Help! Then the boys rush upstairs, and they see me, and I'm like, oh gosh. Oh gosh, there was a serious moment of adulting. You know when you want to cry, but you need to understand, because I'm a crybaby, but you don't want to cry in front of your children. And I'm in tears. I am in tears. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. And keep in mind, I've just told you that I've just recently bought my home. So, you know, you can't be calling the council and be like, yeah, come and fix my tap. No, you want to do big girl. You want to do big boy on your property. Okay, come and do it. Come and do it right now. So the first thing I did was call our plumber. He's like, it's like 7 a.m. in the morning. He's not picking up. I think, why don't you just call 999? But what was happening is the water, after a while, the water was filling up in the tub. The plug wasn't in, but it was overflowing onto the ground. So my bathroom was literally flooding. And then I was like, oh, like I was trying to call my husband, not picking up, trying to call the plumber, not picking up. And I'm like, okay, all I need to do is find how to turn off the water supply. With one hand holding the tap and trying to feel around where could the water supply be. But I was butt naked because I've just come out of the bath. And I'm holding this tap down, comes up with all these pots and pans, and then she sees how bad it is, and she's like, oh my God, we need to call 99. I'm like, I know. So she calls 101. You know, you can't, nowadays there's the second number. So if it's not an emergency, like a life or death situation in the UK, instead of calling 999, you call 101. So she calls 101. She's telling them how urgent it is, and they're like, yeah, you need to call a plumber. Like, what? The hubby finally calls back, and he's like, okay, you need to call AA, because I didn't realize that we had what did we have? Home emergency cover, which is mad because the thing is you don't realize what you have and what you need until there's a state of emergency. And he's like, you need to call AA now. So we called AA because there's different types of covers. When you are a homeowner, let me explain these things to you. You want to be a grown-up. You have to do grown-up things. Oh, you can't call the council anymore. Make sure you got home insurance. Make sure you got home content insurance. Make sure you got home emergency cover. You know why you need all these things? Because they cover different, they all don't cover the same thing. Yes, this is what we call adulting. We were holding down this tap for 4 hours and constantly having to pour out water from the bathtub into the toilet or into the sink just to get it to come down so it doesn't seep onto the floor and start to leak. So AA finally come. The guy comes, he turned off the water, then he's asking me where the water supply is. I'm like, I don't know, we've been looking for this for 4 hours, I don't know.
Right, I need you to hold that there for us, please. Okay. Just hold it on top of that.
So yeah, that was what we had to deal with on Friday. And after that, I'm telling you, we pretty much slept for the rest of the day. I feel like even up till now, people are telling me that you should have called 999 and they should have been able to help because it was an emergency. The water couldn't be contained. You need to make sure you've got all your cover in check. So when you're watching those adverts, home insurance, emergency cover, these things are real. It's like a little story time at the end of a vlog. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm so grateful that we did have home emergency cover. Thank you so much for watching. Until my next video, think smart, work hard, make it happen. Bye!